Hello and welcome to my first ever Fallout New Vegas video. This video is the first of hopefully many that I'll be making. It's going to be a record of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. A very specific playthrough, very different sort of playthrough. I've not done something like this ever before. Well, technically I have. This is a completed build. This is my level 27 character. So this build, it's a stealth build where you make use of stealth boys to sneak around the entirety of Mojave and pick off your enemies, or sneak by them, what have you. So our Fallout 4, sorry, not Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas is an RPG that I've been playing for the past 6 years. I really enjoy playing this game, and I've played all sorts of playstyle. I've done the spray and pray, I've done melee, I've done reverse pickpocket. I've done a combination of all three. So this is something new that I wanted to try out. I wanted to see if we could kind of replicate what has already been done in Fallout 3. Fallout 3 provides the player with the opportunity of staying stealthy indefinitely with the Chinese Stealth Ops armor, which in my opinion is one of the best pieces of gear out there, even better than power armor in my opinion, because with it you can truly and fully become invisible. And with the right combination of perks and skills, you're able to effectively stay silent. And with the right weapons, you can even kill enemies silently. So that's what I like about it, and I wanted to see if I could replicate that on New Vegas, and I think I have been successful at it. So the videos that I'll be making will kind of talk about that. It'll talk about and go into depth with what sort of skills, what sort of perks, what sort of armor, weapons, special stats, traits, what you have to pick to make sure that this build works the way it is intended to work. My current setup right now is that I have this weapon. It's called the Sleepy Time. If I just kind of toggle the camera a little bit. So it's a range setup where I stay invisible with a stealth boy, and I use the Sleepy Time primarily to deal damage. The issue that I had with this setup was that the damage that I dealt was not so much. I'd focused so much of my efforts into staying stealthy that I didn't focus enough on dealing damage. Thus the reason for re-evaluating this decision. So in my upcoming playthrough, I'm going to actually focus on a weapon that is able to deal a lot of damage. And it's going to be a melee weapon. And I'm going to rehash some details, slightly different build, perhaps from this specific build, and hopefully I get something together which is going to be able to keep me stealthy as well as deal a lot of damage. So that's the idea behind the setup, and hopefully be able to replicate what was done so in Fallout 3. So that's the idea. So a little bit of a detail in regards to my character. So this is it. I'm level 27. I've got 350 health points. As I said, this is a complete character, and I am playing on hardcore mode, so I have to watch out for my food, water, and sleep requirement, as well as my radiation. In addition, my settings, if I go there, I'm playing on very hard difficulty. So this is the hardest difficulty in the hardcore mode, and the idea is to deal a lot of damage, stay sneaky, survive, and not just survive but conquer the wasteland. So that's what I intend to accomplish here. So a little bit of a look at my special stats, the skills that I have. Again, not all of them are maxed out. In fact, none of them are maxed out. And even with the skill set, I was able to deal a lot of damage and get to whatever places I had to get to in order to clear out the dungeon. And these are some of the perks that I took. And these are the general stats with the factions that I have. I've tried to stay idolized with most everybody. So White Gloves, the Strip, NCR, Great Khans, Freeside, wow, Followers, Caesar's Legion, except for the Brotherhood. who simply like me. Everybody else idolizes me. So just kind of interesting that the Legion and the NCR idolize me, which puts me in a very unique position. So that's the idea. So let's see. So I'm going to be doing this walkthrough hopefully every day. Try to put a video out there to educate others who are interested in this sort of thing. And this will serve as sort of my own record for posterity's sakes in the future if I want to come revisit a build like this. So stay tuned. Thank you very much, and goodbye.